Hey everyone, welcome back to the Real Estate Rundown here with Marcy, where we meet with top professionals in our real estate industry, and we got a show prepared for you today. Stay tuned. Welcome back everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Rundown with Marcy, where we meet with top professionals in our industry. And today I have an amazing guest, powerhouse broker, that I want to introduce you to. Please.
Hi everybody, my name is Heather Gogola, aka the Triple Net Lease Power Broker, and I've been in commercial real estate for 23 years. I've sold well over $1 billion worth of property, and thank you so much for having me today, Marcy.
I'm so excited to have you. You know, I feel your energy when you talk about what you do. You're so good at it. You've been doing it. It's your niche. It's what you do.
It is.
So when I talk to you about it, it's like, yes, you got it. You know it. You live and breathe it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I always say I can do it in my sleep.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing. So tell the audience a little bit about how long you've been in real estate and your specific niche and what you do.
Great question. I've been in commercial real estate for 23 years. I started out in multifamily, and along the course of time, I've done every asset class. I've done industrial, assemblages, construction, multifamily, and then about 16, 17 years ago, my clients started asking me about single-tenant triple net. Now, I'm sure everybody's going, what the heck is single-tenant triple net? So basically what it is you're buying property with corporate guaranteed leases, and it's passive income. So let's pretend that it's a Burger King as an example. That's a typical thing. It could be a Burger King, a Walgreens, a Home Depot, a Lowe's, a Publix, a gas station, anything that's one tenant. Pretty much all properties like this in the country work the same way. So basically one person owns the real estate and one person runs the business. I represent the people that own the property. So when you buy this property, basically you spend, usually like $2.5 to $3 million is an average deal. You get a 15 to 20-year lease, somewhere between a 5 and 7% return, and the tenant is responsible for the expenses, all the landlord responsibilities, and you as the landlord are only in the mailbox money business. So all you do is collect the rent. And that's pretty much it. That's my niche.
It's pretty much it, but there's a whole lot of things about it. And it's good to let a lot of investors want options, whether it's stock, multifamily. Everybody's into the multifamily now. So giving this option triple net, something that they can also not worry about the expenses.
Yes.
The tenant handle most of the expenses.
Yeah.
And they still get to lay back and reap their rewards. Right?
Yeah. And speaking of expenses, especially here in Florida, the taxes are always going to go up, and more importantly, the insurance is going to continue to go up, especially in South Florida. So if say we have a hurricane, God forbid, and the insurance goes up 20%, it's all on the tenant, unfortunately for them, but you as the landlord, well, again, you're just collecting your rent.
Yes. Tell them about your main focus as far as area in Florida or anywhere that they should reach out to you regarding certain areas.
Okay, well,
if any.
Actually, it's really any area nationwide.
Yeah.
I've sold properties all across the country. Again, these are completely hands-off investments. So basically, it's kind of like buying a bond, but it's attached to physical real estate. So I've sold in and out of Florida. I'd say the three most popular states right now are Texas, Tennessee, and Florida, because there's no state income tax in those states. But there's also other states that don't have state income tax: Nevada, Wyoming, New Hampshire, Washington. But the returns tend to be a little bit lower in those states. Usually people like Texas, Tennessee, and Florida, and also the population is growing the most in those three states. So with these properties, you want people coming to the businesses so they continue to pay your rent and all of your expenses.
Yeah, with good tenants, you don't have to worry, right?
Exactly.
So share with our audience a little bit about, an experience. You've been doing real estate for so long.
Yeah.
You know a little bit about everything. How about a lot of it?
That's true.
Right?
That's true. Yeah.
And I know you've seen it all. So share with them, a story an experience that be fun to share.
Okay, so probably one of the coolest experiences that I've ever had is that I closed a 7-Eleven in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania while I was in the middle of the ocean on a cruise ship. Of course, being in the middle of the ocean, the internet is not cooperating. I had a very poor signal, and of course we're at the day of closing, and there's all kinds of things that need to be taken care of. There were title problems, environmental issues, just all kinds of things that needed to be taken care of. So I had a very weak signal, and I tried everything imaginable to get to everybody, and I managed to get Facebook Messenger to work. And
Yay!
so I got the buyer, the seller, I had the buyer in the transaction, and I got the seller's broker, the title company, everybody involved on Facebook Messenger, and I managed to just tap away and got the deal closed and got my wire the next day in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
So that was
Closings
cool.
in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time. Well, that was the first time, but it wasn't the last one. So
You knew you could handle it the second time, and the third, and the fourth.
yeah, pretty much, yes.
That's so awesome. How important it is to work with a reliable title company or attorney's firm. How important it is for your business and what you do for your client.
It is essential. Absolutely essential. With these deals, there are so many ins and outs. I'll just give you a couple of examples. So the average lease on one of these deals is 60 to 80 pages. It's not like looking at a residential lease. So you really need somebody skilled to look at that. And then also going back to the title, they have to understand that this is a corporate lease. This isn't like an individual. So there's a lot of specific things in and out of it that if you don't have a good title company and a good attorney, it's going to be very difficult to get the deal done. So I rely on, Marcy and the attorneys to really help me and my clients to get the deal closed.
Yeah, and it's important to also work with title companies and attorneys that have worked with these triple nets, such as there's so many consents and franchise agreements and things that transfer over that make the process during due diligence more at ease with checking off things, not waiting till the day of closing. You're in the middle of the ocean with limited access and things like that. So it's really important to work with someone that understands these types of commercial transactions.
Oh, essential. Absolutely essential.
Yeah, it's key.
I've had clients come to me with just, a regular real estate attorney, and I say, listen, I'm sorry, they're not going to understand. And usually within one day of trying to get into the deal, they say, you know what, you need somebody that's an expert in this. And then, I call you.
Yeah, they really do. And it's a joy to serve you and, to serve the real estate community and actually to refer you if you're looking for somebody who is a powerhouse broker, not just in, had the experience, but the negotiating tactics and skills. That's key in commercial, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very cutthroat and aggressive area of real estate, and I thrive on it. I love the challenge. I love it. And they don't call me the power broker for nothing.
Yeah. No, the key, I think one of the important keys is a trust between the client and you. That sets them at ease because a lot of the clients are very savvy, educated. They know exactly what they're looking for. They need an expert like you that can guide them through the process with ease. They don't have time to worry about this once they make a decision.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's so important. I want you to share with the audience, how can they find you? You have investors looking out for you right now. You want people to reach out to you, please.
Okay, so the best way to reach me is to text me because I'm almost always on the phone. My number is 954-998-5893. Or you can look at properties. These are my Power Broker property picks of the day and of the week at my website at netleasedproperty.com. It'll give you the price, the location, the cap rate, and there's a little button right there that says, contact us for more info. Go straight to my phone, and I'm always back to you in a reasonable period of time. Also, any realtors, if you have any clients that you're looking to refer that'd be interested in this type of property, happy to pay you a referral fee. Just shoot me a text and then we'll go from there.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it,
You're
Marcy.
very welcome. And thank you, everyone. See you on the next episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.